So, look, today we have a new competition. Together with Mikey, we have to build a house that will be underwater. And that's it.
You're talking about water, and somehow the house is underwater. Wait, I don't understand. Like, we're going to build from below or something.
Yes, that's right. We're going to build a house right underwater today. We have a base there. We have territories, so we can just go down there.
Okay, in that case, I want to ask, what will the rewards be? We'll be playing for something, right? That is, we'll be playing for some kind of result-based prize.
So, if you win, if your house wins, then I'll pay you some kind of cash prize, like $5 million. If I win, then you and your family will have to clean up after us for 6 months. I think that's fair, right?
Jay, okay, no big deal. I still have motivation to beat you. So what's the deal? Let's get to work already. May the best man win.
That's right, but what does that mean? We're going to build a house that's underwater. I don't know what will come of it, but I still think it might be interesting.
So, what are we going to do? Where do we start? Come on, tell me step by step what we need to do.
So, as you might have guessed, this is our base, and we'll be building our new house here. So, we have boxes containing the materials we need to build the house.
Listen, tell me what's so special about this house that it's different from the other houses we've built before.
The point is that this house is primarily underwater, so it needs to be built in such a way that the material it's made of can withstand the weight of being underwater. This means we're talking about a super expensive and efficient material, not some albaz or something else, or some gold, for example. And in. So, the point is to build a truly high-quality house that can easily withstand being underwater and still be comfortable to live in. In fact, you could even call it a bunker.
So, we're building a bunker. In other words, we're here to build an underwater bunker.
Well, no, not exactly a bunker because the bunker is not underwater, but underground. Let's just say that, call it what you want. But our goal is to build an underwater territory that can then be inhabited. Therefore, it could be a house, a bunker, whatever you want, call it. It won't change because the main goal is for it to be underwater. After all, as I already said, it needs to be built from reliable material to withstand the enormous pressure of this water, because seawater has quite significant pressure at such a depth.
That's all clear, but do we have enough of this material? Is it enough of everything?
It should be enough, but even if we don't have enough of anything, then, in principle, I'll go outside, call the construction materials, and they'll bring us additional materials if necessary, so I don't think it's a problem.
After all, there shouldn't be any problems. It's right that we can calmly build houses for ourselves while being here underwater.
So, how are you doing? Because I've come up with something here. I'd like to go and sabotage something, Jake.
I don't understand. Wait, what sabotage are you talking about now? Do you want to damage something?
Then why not? He'll think about it himself. He's doing too well. He has a ton of materials. Look at the wonderful house he's building. So he needs to sabotage it a little to make it look a little worse. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Okay, so you go do it yourself, and I'll continue building the house well.
Well then, build in peace, and I'll go sabotage it. Especially since I can do it all on my own. Basically, I want to do a little something here so that his house doesn't look a little worse. Perhaps break through some of his defenses and flood the house. That way, destruction and damage will occur. He'll lose resources and time, and thus, he won't be able to do anything.
Basically, it looks so much better here now than before.
Hey, what the hell's going on here? I don't get it. What the hell is this? Oh my god, it seems like, look at that.
JJ, look, I brought you a gift. Anyway, I think you're doing too well, so you need to fix it a little. These guys are here to help you with that. Okay, good luck with your problems.
Mikey, are you completely crazy? What right do you even have to come here and destroy my territory? What's this about setting some sharks on us?
Yeah, be careful, LJ, because these are dangerous opponents. They could eat us right here.
I'm absolutely not gonna just stand here and wait for these sharks to destroy us. So we need to pull ourselves together and fight them. What I told her is just awful. I don't like the way Mikey is acting. It's just awful. He's doing something. Nonsense.
I was right, though, when I said that Mikey can play differently, that he can attack us at any moment. And that's exactly what happened. So, he went and delivered another blow to the back.
Well, who would have doubted it? I knew in principle that Mikey would do just that, and that's why he needs to be punished and taught a lesson somehow. Well, let's probably first seal the holes here so that water can't get inside our base. I don't like Mikey. He acted like a rat, and it's terrible. He needs to be punished. So, my plan for revenge is that first, what needs to be done is probably protect our territory from Mikey's attack, and for that, we'll have to have the guy install some kind of... But for now, the only traps I have are lasers. That's the only thing that came to mind. What this means is that with these lasers, I want to set up a defense along the perimeter of our territory. That way, when Mikey wants to do something, at least we'll hear that he's trying to attack our base. And secondly, he'll take damage. Therefore, after all this, he wouldn't have any chance of sabotaging us again because I'll know about it, and in that case, I'll be ready to fight Mikey. Because it's just awful how he betrayed me. The little guy just turned into something. He's a wild animal. He started behaving disgustingly. He started behaving meanly. You can expect anything from him, even another stab in the back. It's all in the style of Mikey. Well, you're asking if these traps, or rather lasers, will somehow protect us from Mikey. Honestly, I don't even know, but it's better than nothing, so I'll try. Especially since when Mikey starts doing something here, I'll know he's trying to attack our base again.
Listen, JJ seems to have started doing something stupid, so I want to go to him again and do some reconnaissance. So I noticed something here. He's started building a defense. This means he started to fear me, right? Because he really is afraid of me. Because, as I already said, nothing will stop me. I'll continue to take revenge on JJ so he loses this competition. Moreover, some lasers are just lasers. Seriously. This is like all you can live on, JJ. Do you really think some lasers can stop me? No, you're very wrong.
You're saying that these lasers will actually help protect our base and not actually repel anything, Mikey? Don't attack us!
Look, it seems like it's already worked. Mikey got what he deserved. And now, well, basically, what was to be expected. The lasers worked perfectly and are doing their job just fine. Mikey won't be able to get to our base, and even if he does, I'll see it and then I'll act if necessary. Listen, I think you can step back and rest for now, because during this time, I'll continue arranging the furniture. It's not a complicated principle, no, it's just necessary. We need to make everything here look nice and match the interior of this building. Well, as usual, we need to arrange a bunch of furniture and cabinets. For example, this will be a kitchen, so there should be a stove for cooking, some cabinets for storing food, something like that. Well, something like that, yes, but that wouldn't be enough, because for a comfortable life here, you'd also need advanced furniture, like sofas, beds, a table, and chairs, and you could also install a variety of... Naturally, you'd need something to keep me from getting bored here. A TV needs to be installed correctly, so you can watch it at any time. So, yeah, Basically, everything already looks very good here, but what else could I say? I can't stop myself from thinking that the mics won't stop, and I need to somehow create more traps to stop the mics. Of course, I'm unlikely to stop him because I need to counterattack. I also have to land a blow on the mic myself, and only then will he understand how wrong he was. Maybe he'll understand if there's anything left in his head. So, I finished the renovations for now, and everything looks like this. Well, I think it's actually beautiful. Now I can calmly do what's right. I can continue to observe and come up with something, maybe even start cutting into the mics.
Well, how are you doing? I see you've already managed to fix everything up. Yes.
Well, listen, everything's basically fine. I managed to arrange everything here so it looks quite comfortable now. You can live here peacefully, right? See for yourself. Do you like it here?
Well, yes. It's a great house. And the most important thing is that it's underwater. Moreover, the most important thing is that it can withstand such a load. It's just incredibly cool. But I don't like it a little bit that Mikey just won't calm down, and I'm getting scared that he might attack.
Yes, I understand that's true, but the beacons definitely don't need to be afraid. We have plenty of ways to stop him, so everything will be fine. We just need to come up with some brilliant plan to prevent Mikey from ever getting onto our mansion's territory. That way, we can basically stop
Well, I see that they've already settled in quite nicely there, and in general, they're busy there and arranging furniture, and I'm still wondering how I can get into JJ's territory.
Mikey, calm down. Stop constantly getting upset and trying to harm Ms. J. Let's just see what we've got in the house. Look, I think it turned out to be a pretty cool house.
Yes, actually, it's not bad, and I think that among the poor houses and the materials we had, we managed to build a super cool, incredibly cool house, considering all the costs. It's not that expensive, so I think it looks great, right?
Well, then that's it, and that's enough already. Just accept defeat. DJ won anyway, and it's clear why he won. Because he has more money. Because he has a better family.
I don't want to listen to this nonsense anymore. What does it mean that he has a better family? What does it mean that he has more money? If he has more money, then if I steal some of it from him, he won't get poorer, so I can do it. So I won't stop. So I have a small set of items here, thanks to which I can pull off another sabotage. So first, I need to somehow get into his house, into his territory, to sabotage it properly, and I already have a plan. So I noticed they decided to install a swimming pool, but the funny thing is that the water for this pool comes from the sea, so I could just use this passage where the water comes from to get into Jay's territory. They really did decide to fortify their base well, but they didn't take this into base. That means I can get into Jay's base through this passage, like through a chimney. That way, I'll be here so easily and simply. So, what's left is to remain unnoticed, and the best thing I can do to stay undetected on Jay's base is the invisibility potion. That means I can get into Jay's base through this passage, like through a chimney, or more accurately, a chimney. That way, I'll be here so easily and simply. So, what's left is to remain unnoticed, and the best thing I can do to stay undetected on Jay's base is the invisibility potion. Oh, I see I'm a bit lucky here, because look for yourself. JJ's sleeping here, for example. I understand the other guys are busy with their own business. Yeah, it's so funny that they don't even suspect that I'm moving around their place right now and want to plant dynamite. And that's just amazing, really. And what's even cooler is that I'm invisible and can't even be seen, so I could easily move around this area, talk, no one can hear me, and I can do whatever I've planned. As you can see, I've planned to plant a bunch of dynamite so I can just blow up JJ's house and finally end it all. And that way I'll win, that's all. So that's my plan.
JJ, wake up now, hurry up. I saw such nonsense on the cameras that you won't believe it. Let's go.
You're so scared. I don't even understand what you're talking about. It happened. What other cameras?
Because I was looking at them, and it feels like ghosts have appeared here. I have no idea what it was. Well, look, you'll see everything for yourself now. I'll give you a hint. Look carefully in the places where some nonsense is happening. It's as if blocks are being destroyed, they disappear, and dynamite is being placed there.
Why are you damaging it? I don't understand. What does this mean? Someone decided to sabotage us. What other ghosts? Listen, this is terrible, because no one but Mikey could have done this. I'm just in shock. But now another question. How did Mikey even get here in our house? What kind of nonsense is this? And why isn't he visible?
How did he get here? I have no idea. It means we have some holes in our defenses, and the fact that he's invisible is probably some kind of magic or camouflage. In any case, we need to get rid of the dynamite in the house. Yes.
You're right about dynamite. Actually, we'll need this dynamite for that. I have a couple of ideas, so you didn't choose yours because that way we can come up with a new plan, a revenge plan for Mikey. Then Mikey will be completely shocked because it's actually a perfect plan. So first, we need to collect all the dynamite that's here, and only then will we think about it.
So, what's your plan? I still don't understand. We need to put a dispenser here, and then what?
And then I'll throw a potion on this dispenser because I was given one potion that I couldn't find a use for, but now it's a great idea. The green stuff turns objects into living things, and thus the dynamites will become living things, and we'll give them all instructions to attack Mikey's house. So, guys, listen to me carefully. I want you to get together and attack Mikey's house. Mikey's house was blown up, everything there, and Mikey lost, and that's it. And finally, this competition will end. Because it's time to end it. I understand that Mikey won't stop. I understand that he'll keep trying to hit us, so we need to end it here and now.
So what if we add this? Then maybe we should get started. Let's not just stand there. Let's attack Mikey already.
Who's got Mikey now? We're definitely out of luck, so we need to act quickly. What's going on? Hello? We came to you with gifts.
What else? I don't understand. You don't belong here. What are you doing here?
These are the same dynamites you planted in my house. Look, Mikey, now you'll get it all back. So what does that mean? The game is over. Our competition is over. What conclusion can we draw? Mikey lost. Only I and my family won, and that was basically obvious from the very beginning of this competition. What does this mean? It means you have everything Mikey has left. He can't do anything to me anymore. He must admit his defeat. He must admit his mistakes and apologize to me. And as I already said, his family will clean up after us for 6 months because Mikey lost and that was the agreement, so that's how it is. We managed to repel Mikey's attack, which means he already lost from the start. Maizen's design turned out to be much more beautiful, much more comfortable, much more efficient, and a better house that actually looks much better than what Mikey built. And thus we initially defeated Mikey when it was already clear and obvious.